Hi. Hi, Internet. We're just walking today. Walking, spinning a little compo form Hydra. Big shout out to Rommel. He just got his. Really loves it. We've been chatting about this spinner a lot, and knowing that he got one made me want to break this bad boy out again and carry it around a little, because I don't always get to carry the spinner I want to carry, because I'm carrying spinners that I want to review. So, but I hope you guys are appreciating the dang near daily content. It's coming out thick and fast. That's what she said. Bikers trying to run me over. Dang, I was hoping I would avoid the wind down here. Maybe I can bring it down a little like this. The wind noise is was vicious just walking past the Lake Champlain. So anyway, what did I want to talk about today? We just rambled for no good reason. I wanted to chat about, I thought part of my walk and talks, that after we got some ideas and things that are completely unspinner related, but when we're talking about bearings, you know, bearings are going to change, they're going to update. I'm going to get new bearings, test them out. I'm sure they're not going to do a whole big bearing review. And sometimes there isn't really anything you're going to get from seeing me, you know, just spin a spinner with a bearing in it, right? Like, there might not be a whole lot of value to that I can't already get just in chatting with you like this. So I wanted to talk a little bit about breaking in bearings. I got a couple of those hybrid ceramics from Heck, the HC1s, and I never really, kind of knew what it takes to break in a bearing, right? It seems like that's a question that comes up a lot and nobody really knows how to answer it. So I set up a little bearing rig. So we'll cut that in here, say right here. Cool. What'd you guys think of that? Was that cool or what? Imagine if I didn't actually put it in there and then you just see, what's reality for me, where I'm just walking and then, do you like that? When nothing happened to me in real life. Just funny things you notice when you're on the other end of the camera. So I set up that rig, and it's an airbrush compressor, which does pretty low PSI, but if you've got a compressor you can set that up. I'm probably running somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 PSI when I have that set up, and it's spinning the bearing, or spinning the spinner, probably a little faster than what you would call a good two-handed flick. Maybe a fair amount faster, but not anything like super crazy, like you see some people do with air compressors. So it's nothing like ridiculous. I'm just trying to get a pressure that feels like a good solid two-handed spin, maybe a little more. And I had it set up and running for 6-7 hours like that, and gave it a spin. Now I've done that with 2 different bearings so far. I did that with one of Heck's bearings. So out of the box, that Heck hybrid ceramic was getting about 9 minutes in the Triton V2. After setting it up in that rig, we got about 9:45, cleaned it out, then we got up to just over 13 minutes. So I know he had some issues with that, and this is really why I wanted to set this up, is they put some like rust-proof coating on there to do the laser engraving on the side, so he's not going to be doing the laser engravings on his next batch of hybrid ceramics, so we'll probably see better spin times. But I mean, they still feel nice. They're great bearings. They're a good price. They give you a little bit more of that feedback, and dang, wind. So they're still really good bearings, and setting that up like that, we got some good spin time. So it seems like 6 hours in a rig like that really got me broken in pretty well. I've since run it for probably a total of 24 hours, and nothing really changed with the spin time. So just so you know, it seems like 6 hours in a rig like that is pretty much enough to break it in, at least spin time wise. We'll hide here for a minute from the wind. Maybe we'll hide like this, get that view of that chimney. So I did that with the hybrid ceramic with the nylon cage from Spinetic, and she went from having a 8-9 minute spin time, something similar. Ran it again, cleaned it out, 15:45. So we almost got 16 minutes. So it seems like a really good way to break in bearings and get some really good spin times if you're trying to do that. So I just kind of want to give you an update on those Heck hybrid ceramic bearings. Really nice, a little bit of that hybrid ceramic feedback that we love from hybrid ceramics, as well as that Spinetic nylon cage one after getting broken in, spin time champ, getting up there. So I'm going to keep doing that with some other hybrid ceramics and see what we can get for spin time, and let you know what seems to be the spin time champion. We definitely got to do the Stealth, the high velocity from Fidget HQ, which is in here right now, which might be getting broken in anyway, and the regular stainless steel cage. Might do it with the terrapin bearing anyway, just to see, and try it with some stainless steel bearings. Maybe do it with the Alpha Bots. In theory, stainless steel doesn't have to break in, but just to see what happens. So Anywho, that's it for today. So you guys are getting a little double dose because I literally just published the geometrics video, so that should be out in your greedy little hands right now. So hope you're enjoying that, and we'll post this one later today in a little bit. So love you guys. Kisses.